So the time is currently 4:15 a.m. and I am having trouble sleeping, so I thought that maybe I would make a video and talk a little bit about my day. I woke up at about 2 in the afternoon and started work at 4. While on my way, I went to the bank to finally cash a check that I had gotten about a week ago, and so I go into Wells Fargo and I give them the check and I'm like, okay, can I just get my money? And they're like, well, would you like to open a checking account? And I'm like, no, I already have one in another bank. She was like, well, you should join this bank because this bank you get so and so. And I know I just want my money. So I got my money and I left, and then I went to work for about 5 hours, and it was okay. Same old, same old. Except, like, I always love it when I get kids, or when parents come to my line and they bring their little spawn, because they're always really fun and amusing, I guess, and it just kind of brightens my otherwise very boring day. Like today, I had this little girl who went through the line, and she was just sitting in the cart, and she was making faces at me, like she was making like these just little dumb faces at me. So finally, as I was finishing bringing this lady up, I made a face back at the daughter, and this little girl she got all flustered and giggled like a little girl. That was really sexist, Davyn. You shouldn't have said that. It was a little girl, damn it. But so that just kind of made my day, and then I left work at around 10 after I used my discount and my newly cashed check to get a $50 PlayStation Network card for $45, so that was pretty nice. And I used that to get a few games I've been eyeing, like Spelunky, which I'm looking forward to playing, Guacamelee, which is like this Metroid-style game where you control a luchador, and you have like these... I have no idea, but I'm really looking forward to playing it. It's by Drinkbox Studios, which made this game I loved called Tales from Space about a blob, where you control this like little blob that eats everything, and eventually you eat an entire planet, and it's just a really good game, really fun platformer. Really hilarious visuals also. But and I also got Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon and Psychonauts, like the PlayStation 2 version of Psychonauts. So that's cool. Anyways, so on my way home, I stopped and grabbed dinner at McDonald's, and if you ever want the best chicken nuggets and fries from McDonald's, 10 o'clock at night is the time to go, because they have to make that sucker fresh for you, and it was like biting into a fluffy, fried cloud. It was euphoric, in fact. So, chicken in hand, or chicken in stomach, I went home and got started on some teaching homework, because I am going to become a teacher, hopefully, and I am very, very behind in my class because of some scheduling error thing that I won't go into in this video, because it's 4 a.m. and I hope I'm talking loud enough for the video, but if not, well, sorry. I'm tired. And so I read about half of an entire 20-page chapter before I realized that I wasn't actually supposed to read that chapter. So I wasted all that time, but I don't really consider it wasted, because it was still pretty interesting. It was an interesting chapter. So I finished this test, and I surfed the nets for a few times, fuck, for a few hours before deciding at around 3 a.m. that I should go to bed. And I've been laying in bed for about an hour before I realized that I'm not very that I'm just not going to get to sleep at a decent time tonight. So here I am making a video because I haven't made one in a few days, and I've been wanting to make them daily. So hopefully after today I'll actually be able to do that. But I've been very, very busy with school and work, and hopefully today's a good day, because it is Thursday now officially. I would say that at 4 a.m. it is safe to call it the next day. And I'm supposed to be up in less than 2 hours, and here I am making a video in my closet while I'm supposed to be sleeping. So, stay frosty, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to be a thing from now on, stay frosty. This has been the Frostiest of Butts, reporting in at probably 4:20 a.m., blaze it. Good night, and hope to see you guys pretty soon. Bye.